Hello, it's Andrea, and today is Monday, July 13th, 2020. Woo! I got it out. And guess what? We're still at home. Still at home. Still at home. You know why? Because it's crazy out there. The COVID is running rampant here in the U.S. I guess I shouldn't say that. Should I say that? I don't know if I should say that. But, some people are trying to keep it from spreading, and some people are not. So, I am staying at home. Yes. To be safe. To be safe. So, if you're at home too, here I am with you. Solidarity. Solidarity. So, this is a big week coming up this week. There's two big things. First of all, tomorrow, February 14th, Bastille Day. Vive la France! Bonjour, mes amis. Vive la France. Happy Bastille Day. And maybe you'll get some fireworks. I don't know how that's working. I don't really know how the shutdown is, what stage they're at in France. I guess I should look that up. And Wednesday, in these United States of America, tax returns are due. Yes, it's usually April 15th, but it has been, the date has been changed twice this year, so it's July 15th this year. And I have something to say about this, okay? As someone, we do our own taxes. I used to do our taxes all the time, but now Bob's done them the past 2 years, I think. And also, Bob and I worked at H&R Block when we were younger. He did tax preparation there. I did filing and stuff. But sometimes people ask me to do their taxes, too. I hear a lot of people say they put off doing their taxes to the last minute, and they're not really putting off doing it. They're putting off giving it to their tax preparer because they owe money. Well, I think that I would like you to consider asking your tax preparer if they could prepare your taxes, or this is for next year. You could give them your information and they can prepare your taxes, but hold the payment till the last minute. And the reason I say this is tax season is very stressful for tax preparers, okay? Because lots of people wait till the last minute. So you know when you have a job and you have a deadline, just think of that times like 100, because people keep coming in. There'll be people coming the last day and saying, can you do my taxes? The workers are not getting very much sleep. I mean, granted, that's where they get most of their money, but, you know, it's very difficult. Anyway, that's the end of my public service announcement for now. Other than, it's nice if you wear a mask out in public and try to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. So think of it this way. Think of your face. think of your face right here. Just in here, just your nose and your mouth and all that. Think of that as a bus, okay? Or a taxi. And you're out in public and you don't have a mask on and somebody else doesn't have a mask on. That person, there's a person that passes you and has COVID-19. And they talk in your direction and some of it hitches a ride in your bus. And then you walk along and you talk and it hitches a ride into somebody else's bus. You still got some in here, but that's how it's spreading around, okay? It doesn't mean you necessarily have the disease when you go out. Just consider that. Consider that as a thought. Boy, I'm really preachy today. Somebody better stop me. I'm losing my mind, people. Anyway. So, we had something exciting happen last night. Don't think that something exciting can't happen at home when you're at home because, it's all the same, right? No, it's not all the same. I was sitting in the living room and playing my Animal Crossing, you know, doing some fishing, whatever, in the Animal Crossing game. And I hear, I don't know what the sound was like. It was like, it sounded like something exploded in the kitchen. I was like, what's happened? What's happening? And Bob's like, I'm okay. Something's wrong, but I'm okay. So I put the dogs outside. It took me a while to get... I should tell you what's happening. First of all, it's not funny. It's stressful when this happens to you, but have you ever, baked something in a glass dish? It's nice and hot, and then you accidentally touch something cold with it and it explodes. Things go everywhere, glass goes everywhere. This is what happened, okay? Bob was baking some fish in the oven, some cod, and he went to drain the fish into the sink, and I guess part of it touched a cold part of the metal sink and exploded. He got a cut on his toe, like a piece of glass landed on his toe. So there's glass and fish on the floor in the kitchen. Do you know what it's like trying to get dogs out of the house when there's fish on the floor? It was not easy. I had to pull. Ernie was listening to me for the most part. I said, let's go outside. Ernie starts following me. Sonny's like going towards the fish. So I had to grab Sonny and start pulling him. And he falls right down. And I'm pulling him and he's sliding across the floor. But what can I do? I got to keep him away from the glass. So we got him outside. And my son and Bob cleaned up the glass. So we ate the side dishes for dinner. But anyway, that was the excitement. There was so much excitement and energy going on. It was like our own. I'm trying to make it sound fun. It wasn't fun. But they cleaned the sink, and then this morning, because we have a disposal, a garbage disposal. So Bob read, you gotta let it dry, and then you vacuum it out, and then you had to take a. Don't listen to my instructions. This is just what I gathered from what he said. I could be getting it wrong. Then you take the little key thing and you turn it a little. You vacuum some more. You turn it a little. I guess because the glass can get stuck under the metal pieces in there. I don't know. So he thinks he got it all. That was our adventure. That was our adventure. And between Saturday and Sunday, I got the craft room clean. So I'm pretty happy about that. Well, I got it organized and labeled, and then as I'm going through the things, I'm thinking, well, I need to get rid of some of this stuff, but I didn't distract myself. Somehow I didn't distract myself by starting to go through it. I just decided I have to get these in the in the categories that I want, put them into the containers and label them. So that's what I did. So I'm very happy about that. Maybe I'll get to show you a picture of that Wednesday, because I'm ready to have my desk moved, but Bob hasn't picked a desk to put up there for him, so I have to figure that out. So anyway. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? Did anything exciting happen? Anything explode in your house? I hope nothing dangerous. Nothing dangerous. So I was thinking of experimenting with singing on the way out of some of my videos. What do you think of that? Shh. Tell me you think it's a good idea. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? My baby.